Hey, what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of Coach D Media. Now, you know what I do with Coach D Media. I talk about all things combat sports related, from the highs to the lows. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it. You know what we're going to talk about. Sean O'Malley versus Merab, UFC 306. What's my take? Overall, the card was good. There's a lot we can go into, but I'm going to talk about the main event because that's why I'm doing this. Now, we all know that I'm not so much a big fan of Sean O'Malley. I think he's more hype than fight, and that was shown today. Merab showed him the proper game plan, wins every time, and then becomes down to skill versus skill. And Sean O'Malley was outclassed 4 out of the 5 rounds. Okay. Now, what we got to look at is that strategy is one thing, skill set is another. Now, we all know Sean O'Malley's style. He's a kind of sniper. He kind of wait and throw shots. Merab says, okay, let's see how much you really want to play this game, right? Because when you buy into the hype of the fight, meaning, oh, I'm going to knock you out, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, then you're stuck in selling that game plan. When you stick so much to, okay, I'm going to look flashy, I'm going to look good, I'm Sean O'Malley with the basketball shot, right? My hands are lethal, I can knock out anybody, look who I beat, Merab's going to be no different, yada, yada, yada. You're stuck because now you have to give the fans what you've been selling. This is still a fight, right? Look at Khabib, look at all the fighters, look at freaking George St. Pierre, look at all the fighters who understand the value of grappling, the value of octagon control, the value of controlling the fighter on the ground, all the values of knowing how to pick your shots and dominate when you get there, right? Showmanship only lasts from the freaking walkout into the cage and when you being announced. That's all the showmanship you're going to get. Once the bell rings, now you got to fight, right? And if you've been riding on, your opponent, your challenger being the aggressor, right? Then you can counter strike and make yourself look good like he did against Aljamain Sterling and all the other guys, right? His counter, which is good. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. But when you got a fighter who understands that you're a counter striker, right? And you're not going to be the one to initiate half the time. When it's time for you to initiate, you get taken down, you get dominated, and then you're flat-footed, and then you get caught because that's the only game you play. Right? Now you got exposed and you got dealt with. Even Dana White said, hey, look, he got exposed. He was flat-footed. He wasn't exciting, yada, 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 because you bought into the hype. When you sell hype, it can only go but so far. Merab is a winner. Look who Merab has beat. He's beat some of the best because he understands how to win. Right? When you stick to, I just wait on him, he'll come to me eventually, right? It makes for a boring fight. Then you got to do something that you're not comfortable in doing. Then you get exposed, and then you sit on the bench all flustered, looking like you don't know what the hell's going on. Your coach couldn't give you any more advice because they kept to the same game plan. And granted, I get it. When you're winning, there's no need to change your skill, your game plan. But that doesn't make you a great fighter. You just been winning. Now, when with adversity, and you got somebody who understands your game, and you don't have no plan B, you get exposed. That doesn't make you a great fighter. Now, when you're looking at the numbers, you're saying Sean O'Malley is the great this, the great that. He's not going down in history as one of the best, because soon as somebody who understood his game plan exposed him, now what? Right? You're no longer the great white hype no more. You know what I'm saying? Right? You thought you were going to take the thunder from Conor McGregor? No. Now, granted, in this day and age, you don't have to have a winning record to still be a star. Sean O'Malley's still going to be a star. When it comes to mixed martial arts, he's ain't going to have the belt. That's the difference. You can't say I'm the best because I got the belt no more, because you don't got it. Now, granted, they didn't give Merab enough time to say, hey, let me revel in me winning the belt. They're already talking about who was next opponent going to be and yada, yada, yada. How do you feel about fighting this guy? You know, give Merab a minute to be able to say, hey, look, I did it. I told you I could do it, and I did it. To me, Merab punked Sean O'Malley way back in when he took his Michael Jackson jacket. And Sean didn't do shit about it. That's when he was punked, if you ask me. After that, it was all downhill for Sean O'Malley. Right? Now, granted, you can get on the mic and talk shit about how he, was talking shit to, what's his face? Hey, Mr. Hudo. Right? You can say all that, but you saying that without the belt. Right? What you got to say now don't matter, because you lost. And you lost pretty badly. And everybody says you lost pretty badly. Right? You can't say I had a bad day. Nope, champions don't have bad days. Or how can you call yourself a champion? Overcoming adversity makes you the champion. Makes you one of the best. Put you in GOAT status. Right? Demetrius Johnson, who just retired, he the one that overcome adversity. Right? Promoter doesn't believe in him. Not giving him any pay. Not giving him the chance to, to shine, right? Saying he can't, he's not a draw. All these things it was saying. Leaves the UFC, go to one championship, becomes a champion all over again, and retires on top. Can Sean do that? He just lost the belt. Let's see what he does with it, right? Right now, he don't have a game plan because he never had a plan B, right? Now you got the guy who says you could be the big thing saying you ain't do shit, right? Now what you gonna do? Right? Let's see how you bounce back from all this, because Merab's still winning. What you gotta do? It's not like Rob had an up and down, career, and he just happens to get the title shot. He was winning up to you, and he won you too. So now what do you say? Looks like he's more legit than you. So we're gonna see how the rest is going to unfold, because, now you've been exposed. I was saying he was more hyped in fight from day one. I was getting a lot of flack for it, but that's okay. But now, when a push came to shove, he got dominated. It is what it is. All right? That's me doing some shit talking. Hey, Brian Ortega, that's my next conversation. I just wanted to get this out there because, I call it like I see it. I knew he was going to get exposed, and that's exactly what had happened. He got exposed. Now, look, it's not only did he get exposed, the look on his face was, I'm getting fucked up out here. Right? I can't do shit with him. Right? I'm on this bench. My coach can't give me shit. It sucks out here in these streets. Right? Then he loses the belt. It is what it is. All right, that's all I got. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Want to talk my share of shit? Let it go where it's going to go. This is Coach D. Doing what I'm doing, calling it like I see it, talking my share of shit. To hear from me again, peace out.